What it is, what it do, what's good with you? It's your boy Ray Draconis. Today is June the 7th, 2020, and coming at you from the city beautiful in the center of the Sunshine State where souls burn brighter. It's the FLCaliburPod Podcast. On this week's edition of the Runbacks, of course, we're going to recap the last week's events, and then we're going to let you know what's to come for the next month or so, including an update on the SoulCalibur World, or the previously known as SoulCalibur World Tour events. Now, of course, off the top, got to give a big shout out to my man Zerk for allowing us to use his song FGC from his Game Life EP. Check out the entire song or the rest of the EP. Go to soundcloud.com/thezerk. It's TheEezerk. Next up, thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody that's around, that's watching live. If you are watching live, go ahead and drop me the follow. I really appreciate it. So you can, and make sure you hit them notifications so that you can get updated every time we go live. If you're watching this on YouTube afterwards, later down the line, thank you very much. Go ahead and subscribe so that you can get notified anytime we upload the previous week's video, so you can know when to check that. And if you're listening to the audio only podcast, go ahead and subscribe on your favorite podcast app, be it Apple, Spotify, Google, any of those. Go ahead and subscribe so the new episodes are downloaded to you ASAP. Also, speaking of the audio podcast, be sure to check out the newly branded Community Convos. This last Friday, dropped an episode with Decree 18 and Mikosu. Of course, Decree, the veteran Valdo player. Mikosu, the Atlanta community leader and TO, helping run the SoulCalibur tournaments for 404 eSports. You want to be sure to go ahead and check that out. And I'm always looking for guests. So if you got a story you want to tell, have something that you want to share with the rest of the community, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter at Ray Draconis, at FLCaliburPod. Either one works just fine. And then last but not least, go ahead, if you enjoy what we do here and want to support what we do here, go ahead, whenever you see us on social medias, like, retweet, share, all of that good stuff on Twitter, IG, Facebook, wherever you find us. It really helps us out. The more that our message gets out, the more that people are aware of what we do, then the more good it does, the more exposure it can give to the entire SoulCalibur community. You know what I'm talking about? Without any further ado, though, let's get to it. So, this week we're going to be going over events that took place from May 29th through June 4th. And all results are going to come from Smash GG unless specified otherwise. And with that, we're going to start off with Friday, May 29th. We had 404 Fridays, SoulCalibur VI Online Edition number 5. It's taking place online on the PS4. Mostly on the East Coast, but I think they get out. I think they get around. They have a little bit of everybody in there, so we're just gonna call it North America. This is a weekly, obviously. This week we had 29 entrants competing for a matcherino of $550. With that, we're gonna start off. We're gonna recap the top four, starting off with the winners finals. We had Rendering Star versus Tomahawk. Now, Rendering Star would start off with Amy. Switch to Sophitia in game 2. Switch to Amy in game 4. Meanwhile, Tomahawk rocking the Taki the entire way. Now, this would come down to the final game. Let's see which of these two competitors would be the first to punch their ticket into grand finals.
He needs one more red rose to get purple, but it is easy to get when you're up 2-1 and a stick of butter. One gets soul charge, deserves an.
Oh,
that's
there
it.
it is. There it is. S tier.
Best character in the game is on the screen right now, and he punishes with the best CE in the game. Look at this damage, and the meter gain, and the meter still. Look at the meter gain.
You better expect a lot of RIs.
Oh, Tomahawk is pissed. He is pissed. He's gonna go out there like a bat out of hell. He still has meter. Okay.
Oh, that should have been punished.
Oh, he gets about. Ren takes it with a 2-2B with punish. Holy crap.
Rendering Star sending Tomahawk to the losers bracket. Moving on to grand finals. Tomahawk would have to win one more match if he would hope to take home this tournament. Meanwhile, over on the loser side, rounding out the top four, we would have on the loser semifinals, Thermidor playing Nightmare versus MTL MGC's Mind Wolf playing Keelik. Which of these two would be taking the permanent break from this tournament? Which of these two would be continuing on their path?
With the 6B.
Listen, throw that drill out.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Wow,
man,
that's
but
really cool charge.
yes,
I don't know
this
if
is
I
not
agree
looking
with
good.
that.
Yeah, I don't agree with it at all. You're down 2 rounds and you're soul charging, and you're draining your own life. Yeah, you can't do that there. Tech crouches. Oh, he's falling apart. Mind Wolf, that's it. That is it. Thermidor takes it again over Mind Wolf. This guy is his demon with this.
Mind Wolf taking the seat, riding the pine, hitting the bench. Thermidor moving on to losers finals where he would face Tomahawk waiting for him with his Taki. Thermidor, of course, playing Nightmare. Tomahawk would actually switch to Amy in round 3. Let's see how this one finished off. Would Tomahawk indeed get his run back against Rendering Star, or would Thermidor get his shot at the championship?
Best character in the game is with Nightmare with 2 meters. Instant soul charge. Saw that coming. And that might be game.
Yeah, that's the game.
Goodbye. What?
He dropped
The
AGA.
Calibur got strike again. Commentators curse.
Oh man, Amy's so scary. Let's see what happens. Plus 10.
Oh,
Plus
he's
11.
looking for CE punish. Oh my god.
Oh, he caught him.
That's it.
Damn. That's game.
And
GG.
Thermidor advances to grand finals. Best character.
And it would indeed be Thermidor going to grand finals against Rendering Star. Tomahawk would not get his revenge in this tournament. Now, in those grand finals, of course, Thermidor switching it up. He played a couple of different characters in this one. Thermidor sticking with his Nightmare through and through. Rendering Star would start off with Sophitia, switch to Amy in game 4 of the first bracket. Yes, Thermidor would win 3-1 to reset the bracket in the first set. At which point, Rendering Star would switch to Ivy and stick with Ivy all the way up until game 4 of the reset. Now, this would come down to the final game. Final round. Who would it be? Rendering Star or Thermidor? Let's watch.
Final round.
Good counter it. Oh, soul charge. Okay. He's a
Don't want to
scary
deal with
part.
that mix up. Oh, but horrible whiff. Rendering has to get him off.
Nice.
That's that. That's game. One
Wow.
step takes the tournament. Thermidor is your 404 champion. Final.
And there you have it. Thermidor coming back from the loser side, winning the reset to take home 404 Fridays SoulCalibur VI Online Edition number 5. So to recap those top 4, first place we have Thermidor, second place Rendering Star, third place Tomahawk, and in fourth, MTL MGC Mind Wolf. Shout out to the commentators in this one. A little bit of split duty would have Luminaries Cry Wolf at Wolfcry on Twitter, Decree18 at Decree18, and Kazui at Kazui Kurosaki 2. Have a link for the Discord and the Smash GG for the entire bracket. You can catch the stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Mikosu, and on YouTube, YouTube/Impmon15. Now, Friday, May 29th, we would also have the Bud Light Beer League SoulCalibur West #2. It's taking place online on the PC in the West US. Of course, this is a weekly but bi-weekly for each region league. First place winning $500, second place winning $300, and third place winning $200. They would also be competing 4 points to qualify for the regional round robin finals, where there will be even bigger pots on the line. First place of that regional finals would win $1,250, second place $625, third place $375, and fourth place $250. Now, this week, we would have 36 entrants split into 2 pools, 2 winners and 2 losers from each pool advancing to the top 8. In Pool 1, winners, we would have Broken Alliances, Zefukai, and Luminaries, Sultan TJK. And the losers, BWV, Ben with V's, and John Nitty. In Pool 2, we would have Faustians, Art Graves, and Tomahawk. And on the losers, yes, on the losers, Brutal Democracies, Blue God, and Hooligans. Now, to start off this top 8 winner semifinals, we're going to start off with Faustians, Art Graves playing Taki, and Tomahawk playing Taki. Right off top, the Taki mirror. Which of these two would advance to the winners finals? Which of these would have to fight their way up the loser side? Let's check it out.
And just like that, 1 round away. Again, this is winners side, not yet winners final, so it is a shorter set. It's a race to 2.
One of these players is going to be going to winners finals off of this. And I mean, Tomahawk's looking real pretty for it. Got a lot of bar to work with, already with a big life lead. Back to the wall, however, as Art Graves fight back. So RE comes out. RPS.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, he interrupted. He made him use the meter there. I think he was going for the soul attack.
Yeah,
He got interrupted.
Felt him out of the soul attack for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say that guard damage is looking pretty prevalent, and I think he was worried about the wake up kicks, guard breaking him. Doesn't have a lot of life, doesn't have a lot of guard, and because of that, Tomahawk went to the verticals. Given the fact that they're not only do more guard damage, but most of them are the guard breaks that you're looking for.
Waiting.
Looking so incredibly dominant, just like every other week, just like every other online tournament so far. Sultan fighting back, but just needs that oomph right now. Really needs something else. AA series just to be able to push him off.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, he really has to force Zefukai to respect him. I mean, right now, Zefukai is really moving pretty freely and really doing what he wants. And look at that big punish again. One more time, Kip, and that's the thing, you don't want to stay on the ground either. You don't want to stay on the ground. I know the mix-ups are tough, but you can't stay on the ground and let him get those free hits.
I like the micro step into guard. Step guard's really important versus that A6B right there, and Zefukai got away with it because of that, but now, not a lot of life left. Is that a whip punish? That's gonna do it right there. Great recognition, excellent reaction right there from Zefukai to make it to winners finals.
Oh, what an amazing performance so far. Again, really having no trouble in any of the matchups. I mean, obviously that was a close waiting.
And there you have it, Zefukai winning over Luminary Sultan TJK. He would have to win a couple more if he hoped to proceed on this week. Zefukai claiming the other winner's final spot. Now, to round out the top 8, going down to the loser's side of the bracket, we'll start off with John Nitty playing Zasalamel versus BWV, Ben with V's, and his Yoshimitsu. Let's see which of these would be taking the seat and which of these would continue playing.
He must have just been off axis and I couldn't tell because of the camera or something. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts. The way that wall standing B just popped him high enough to get the ring out, that was nuts. Okay.
Yeah, it uses the I-12 to just be able to get out of the mix-up.
And the spike here goes for the shark attack combo. Back turn state, he's gonna have to be careful. Here comes Nitty. Oh, nice. And he challenges there with a counter hit. Did you see that?
That's what you were talking about earlier. He pulled out the gun.
Ben with V's knocking out John Nitty to advance in the tournament. John Nitty, we would have to see you in a couple of weeks. And in the other round one, losers round one of the top 8 match, Hooligans playing 2B versus Brutal Democracy's Blue God. Not too often you see him on the loser side this early in the tournament, if ever. Now this one would go down to the final round. Nope, the last one went to the final round, not this one. But let's see which one of these two would come out on top.
And look at that, we're going to our final round here, and this is on Blue God. If Blue God is able to take this round, he will go ahead and move on. Otherwise, Hooligans will extend it to a final match.
Okay, Soul Charge wants to try and get an early lead so he doesn't have to deal with the shenanigans of as well. But unfortunately for him, Blue God is doing an amazing job of just putting up the stop sign left and right. Stopping any forward momentum here from Hooligans, forcing another Soul Charge out, using as much bar as possible, gets the lethal hit. I think that might be it.
Yeah, I think that's it for sure. My love, I see you doing the pose. That's what I respect. So you always, this is definitely your spirit animal character. And look at that,
and with those fireworks, Blue God eliminating Hooligans and moving on in the tournament. Now, if y'all don't mind, give me 1 second real quick. Something I should have done this before the stream, but, you know, better late than never, right? Hopefully it don't come back to bite me. Now, moving on. Losers quarterfinals, we would have Faustian's Art Graves and Histaki versus BWV Ben with V's playing Yoshimitsu. This one going down to the final game. Let's see which of these would make it to the losers semifinals and whose road would stop right here.
Final round, Mark.
oh my god, that was sick. What a sequence there with the 4A. The 4A with the 4A.
Lethal hit at the start, gonna take a bunch of meter for it, catching the roll with the 3B as well, and then the tech crouch under the high. Ben with V's is picking all the right options right now.
Oh, everything is starting to land too. This is looking bad here for Art Graves. Art Graves is gonna have to pull out a miracle. He does it.
You want to talk about miracles? That was absolutely a miracle. Art Graves 1-3B to finish it off, no health left.
And there you go. Ben with V's clutching it out over Art Graves. Art Graves would have to take a seat. Ben with V's lives to fight another day. Now to the other losers quarterfinals match. We would have Luminary Sultan TJK versus Brutal Democracies Blue God Cervantes versus as well. Which of these two would be able to take the slight breather? Which of these two would be taking a permanent breather?
Caught him out of the air, the conversion, and look at that. Blue God 1 round away for moving on in the tournament.
Great awareness, great reaction there to be able to get a full combo despite the fact that he was in the air. Trying to move on here through the losers, trying to put Sultan out of the tournament. Dread Charge is going to get bodied, but there's that back turn beat.
And the delay hit here. Follow up, still shooting. Oh, he whiffed. He's lucky he didn't get hit for more than that, but this is really good for Blue God right now. He puts him in great position here. Pops the Soul Charge. Is he gonna spin to win? What's he gonna do?
Part comes out and he's gonna 8 full speed. The mix-up time, it's the low, and then the AA and Blue God is going to be moving on to losers semis.
Caught him out.
There you go. Blue God moving on to the losers semifinals. Sultan TJK, we would see you at the next tournament. Now, back up to the winner side of the bracket, we would have Broken Alliance's Zephykai once again playing Sophitia versus Tomahawk playing Taki. These two playing each other at many a tournament over the time. Which of these two would be victorious on this day? Let us see.
Oh, and then catching the step right there, just with the regular old 5A, no big deal. And now set point for SCVI, trying to make it the grand finals.
Yeah, someone in the chat definitely called it out. This is definitely a tool-assisted speed run, Bud Light, any percent. He's working that right now, and right now he's on the verge of getting another 3 rounds straight. He has not yet lost a match here in any of the tournaments that we've seen him play online for Bud Light Beer League. Right now, Tomahawk fighting back.
Yeah, thanks to that soul charge damage right there. But there's the auto GI from SCVI, also getting the throw on top of that.
Oh, and look at this punish. He was ready for it. He's like, not today, my good sir. 3 matches straight for SCVI. He's going to be sitting pretty in grand finals. Tomahawk now moving to the lower bracket where it's going to be shark-infested waters.
Oh,
And there you heard it. Shark-infested waters coming for Broken Alliance's SCVI. Well, coming for Tomahawk, sorry, on the loser side of the bracket. Broken Alliance's SCVI clutch winning this one to advance to the grand finals, awaiting the one, whoever would come from the loser side of the bracket. Now, on that loser side of the bracket, Faustian's Art Graves playing Taki versus Brutal Democracy's Blue God playing as well. Which of these two? Let's see who would advance to the losers finals.
Now we're going to our final round here. This is match number 2. Again, Art Graves needs us to stay alive in the tournament. Otherwise, La Blue God will move on.
and jumps over the Axlos, so able to get the full damage. Yeah, Blue God trying to go for the soul charge at round start to do the as well special, really, is just run the train at round start, right? But Art Graves fighting back, forcing the second bar to already have come out. 8A plus B is going to connect at the top, allowing for him to get a full conversion off of this.
Ouch, great combo, great conversion.
Tries to go for the response there.
Art Graves is going to have to use this meter eventually. He's in the yellow.
It's Art Graves. I don't know if he will.
Oh, he's definitely not going to have a chance to, because muscle busting feels good.
And finishing it off right there. Blue God 2-0 over Faustian's Art Graves.
And you heard it just like that. Blue God 2-0 over Art Graves.
Now we're going to our final round here.
To proceed to the losers finals, where waiting for him would be Tomahawk and his Taki. Now, this would actually be a run back from the winners semifinals of Pool 2, where Tomahawk beat Blue God 2-1, sending him to losers in the first place. Now, this match here would come down to the final round, final round. Let's see. This one, actually Blue God going up in early 2-0. Tomahawk running it all the way back to this final round. So let's see which of these two would be the one to face SCVI in the grand finals. Would Tomahawk complete the reverse sweep, or would Blue God make it to a second straight grand finals? No. Did he make grand finals last week? I don't remember. But would he be making it to grand finals in this tournament, a place he is all too familiar with?
This is it, Mark, man. Final round. 2 bars for Blue God, 1 for Tomahawk. Soul Charger CE as a whip punish is totally on deck here for Blue God. But there it is, the 3B. Getting the full conversion. Soul Charge comes out.
He was going to have to deal with this sooner or later. He does have another bar to burn as well. Both players having an extra reserve. But Tomahawk finally uses his. This might be his last stand. Oh! Had him block it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was out of range.
Another soul charge here for Blue God. Wants to keep up that possible pressure on the guard gauge. Yeah, it's red flashing at this point. Oh man, it's gonna be really hard for Tomahawk to want to even block. He tech crouches under it. What?
3B of the gods. The follow up here. What's he gonna do? They're both in red. This could be big. He's gonna take it to the skies. Oh my God! Another 3B.
It's the exact same timing. He gets the guard break right there, and Tomahawk should be able to finish it off, and he does! Every time Tomahawk is back to the wall. This is it, Mark, man.
Tomahawk completing the reverse sweep over Blue God in the final round, bringing it back from down 0-2 to advance to grand finals versus SCVI. For the second time in this tournament, of course, this being a run back from the winners finals, where SCVI won 3-0. Would this be the same story, or would Tomahawk be able to pull it out? Let us see.
Oh, all right, yeah. He was looking for a soul charge in response, because in a lot of those situations where the opponent has you in like break attack plus frames, you don't have a lot of health back. Soul charge is a pretty strong option, right? So you might RI just to rub it in, basically.
Uh-oh, here we go. Looking really, really good.
Oh no.
Here we go again. Into the shake, the unblockable, the follow-up. Oh man, that's gonna be it. And SCVI. Tool assisted speed run.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Tool assisted speed run complete indeed. SCVI taking the title at the second Bud Light Beer League SoulCalibur West number 2. So to recap those final standings, first place, Broken Alliance's SCVI winning 100 points. Second place, Tomahawk earning 70. Third place, Brutal Democracy's Blue God earning 45 points. And fourth place, Faustian's Art Graves earning 25. Tied for fifth, we got BWV Ben with V's and Luminary Sultan TJK each earning 10. And tied for seventh, John Nitty and Hooligans each earning 5 points. So, as this is a league after the second week, this would be the top 4 looking currently in position to advance to the regional finals. Blue got Broken Alliance's SCVI with 200 points, Tomahawk in second with 115, and third, Arctic Komodo with 70 points. And with that third place finish, Brutal Democracy's Blue God with 45. Shout out to the commentators Ebonic Plague at Ebonic Plague BB and Markman at Markman23. Have a link to the Smash GG to view the entire bracket, and you can find the stream on twitch.tv/BudLight. Now, on to Saturday, May the 30th, we would have Colorado SoulCalibur VI online monthly. It's taking place online on both the PC and the PS4. PS4 will be restricted to Colorado and the surrounding areas. PC would be open to everybody. Now, on the PS4, we would have 9 entrants competing over a match arena of $83.40. This one coming down grand finals, we would have Kronvik playing Keelik and Rezic playing Yoshimitsu. Which of these two would take the title at this Colorado online monthly? Let's check out the end of it.
It's Joshi. Like, at least for me, as much as I try to learn him, I always have a struggle keeping up with all of the crazy shit that he has.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of stupid how much he has. Agreed.
Oh my god, I thought that was...
so close.
Yeah.
That was just the wrong angle for everything to whiff. That's
good. Punish there.
Now he got out.
And that's gonna do it.
That's a fancy way to kill somebody. Oh, congratulations, Project.
Yeah, congrats to Runback for taking it today. Right now, I don't think we got to $100.
And there you go. Kronvik taking the win over Rezic. 3-1 to take home the PS4 side of Colorado SoulCalibur VI online monthly. Now, over on the PC side, we would have 7 entrants competing over a match arena of $50. This grand finals, on the winner side, we would have Yoki playing Song Mina, and on the loser side, Hammer 5280, I believe he goes by Egg, playing Raphael. Which of these two would take home the championship in this one? Well, Hammer would actually reset the bracket 3-1, leading us to this finale.
And that should do it for that round. And now we are 2-2 rounds. But Yoki still match point. See if Egg is able to bring it to the last match. Oh, he got the wall, but he got a really weird camera angle there. Doesn't matter, he still got the damage. Yoki activates. Goes for the low again. Goes for the... Oh my god, that's insane. And she got it! Oh my god!
And Yoki completes the comeback in that round to take home the PC side of the SoulCalibur, the Colorado SoulCalibur VI tournament over Egg. Final standings for that one. First place, Yoki. Second place, Egg, a.k.a. Hammer 5280. And in third place, Dragonfly. Shout out to the commentators, Evil Boohole, at the one Evil Boohole on Twitter, and Egg, a.k.a. Hammer 5280 on Twitter, at Egg 5280. Have links to the Discords as well as the Smash GG, so you can check out the entire bracket and watch the entire stream. Visit twitch.tv/evilboohole. Now, Saturday, May 30th, we would have Juicy Goes Online, SoulCalibur VI. This one taking place online on the PS4 in Florida. So have 11 entrants going straight to the winners finals. Winner side, we would have Klob playing Astaroth, and on the loser side, Kid Opium playing Maxi. This one going down to the final game. Let's see how it concluded.
Really being unrelenting these past two games.
They know the reset.
Right.
Really
Bob using some of the meter. Oh.
That's big.
Haven't seen that in this set so far.
Like Astro just don't see it in like specific circumstances.
I'm really shocked you didn't come for it there.
They're just most ace. Man.
Wow.
That's that? Wow. Alright.
Good stuff, Bob.
Oh.
And there you have it. Klob, when he does come out, he wrecks. And he would take this one over Kid Opium to claim the title at Juicy Goes Online, SoulCalibur VI over Kid Opium. So to recap those top three there, first place Klob, second place Kid Opium, and in third place Dime FLSC. Shout out to the commentators. Some of the voices you heard, Geralt's Bathwater on Twitter at Geralt's Bathwater. No E in water. Dime, the man who took third place over here on Twitter at Dime_SC, and some other voices and names from the Florida Caliber Discord. We'll have a link to the Smash GG if you want to check out the entire bracket. Of course, you can find that on Twitch, twitch.tv/Juicy Game Night, and on YouTube at Juicy Game Night. Next up, Soul Distancing 6 Feet Away. This is an online tournament taking place on the PC in Canada. This one having 13 entrants. Grand finals will be between Lamb on the winner side playing Yoshimitsu, and on the loser side, CD Schneider X playing Nightmare. Now this would be a run back from the winners quarterfinals where Lamb won 2-0. Would it be the same or would it be different? Well, this one would come down to the final game. So it looks like Schneider would put up a bit more of a fight. Let's see how this one closed out.
Now it's tournament point for Lamb right now.
Oh, wow. Good step.
Oh, the guard break. Oh, but he's too far.
Yeah.
Oh, catches him pressing
that's
buttons. Alright, Lamb takes the. Lamb is your soul distancing 6 feet away tournament champion.
And there you have it. So to recap the final standings, first place Lamb, second place CD Schneider X, and in third Happy Color. I have a link to the Discord. And you can check out the entire bracket on Smash GG. And to find the stream, you can go to twitch.tv/HenTyler. Next up on Saturday, May the 30th, we would have Quarantine Calibur. It's taking place online on the PS4 in the DR and the surrounding areas. If I remember correctly, I believe this was what? DR, Panama, some Southeast Florida. Got a little bit of everybody in there, a little bit of everybody eligible. This one would have 15 entrants. So we're going to go straight to the grand finals. Winner side, MGR Nova Mage playing 2V versus, on the loser side, Melfice playing Song Mina. Now this would actually be a run back from the winners finals where Nova Mage won 3-0. Would this be the same? Or would Nova Mage have to put up a bit of a fight? Let's see.
Y viene el Nova Mage con Match Point. ¿Viste cuánto quitó eso? Eso quitó casi 90. Tú viste el golpe de mina y no le dio. ¡Wow! ¡Ey! Lo persigue, ese golpe no se le quita. Y más cuando se carga. Le podía dar más fuerte y se pone. No lo hizo. Toma, la barredora. Toma, ahí. No lo hizo la suficiente distancia. Activación. Molar. No, y Nova Mage se lleva 3-0 el Grand Finals de la primera edición de Quarantine Calibur.
And there you have it. Rounding off, so to recap the top three. First place, MGR Nova Mage. In second place, Melfice. And in third, Ray VCR. Shout out to the commentators Ivan's Net at Ivan's Net and Striker DR at Striker DR. Have a link to their Discord and their SoulCalibur if you want to check out the entire bracket. You can find the stream on twitch.tv/NovaMage. Now for one of the getting up to the bigger events of the weekend, Saturday, May 30th. Locked in Your Character 3. This is taking place online on the PS4 in the UK and EU. Of course, this is a weekly event. 20 entrants in this one, so we're going to break down the top 4. Starting off with the winners finals, we would have Kiev. We would have Kiev playing Nightmare versus Yuzu Ganondorf playing as well. Of course, these two have played against each other at many a tournament. Which of these two would win it on this day? Let's check it out.
Taking the perfect, and Kiev is one round away from taking it.
Yeah, you have to be willing to call out that 5K gets the armor. I haven't seen Kiev be this aggressive in a while. Like, he goes for the mix-up sounds a lot. AGA.
AGA clashing.
No punish. That's a
That's
punish.
be it.
Very nice duck and very nice call from Kiev. Just wins 3-0.
And there you have it. Kiev winning 3-0 over Yuzu Ganondorf to advance to the grand finals. Over to on the loser side to round out the top 4, we would have Dark City playing Taki versus Fan Lee Jr. playing Maxi. Now this one would come down to the final game, final round. Which of these two would move on to the losers finals, and which of these two would see their journey end right here?
Final round. This is for all the marbles.
very strange interaction there.
So I'm noting it doesn't track on that side. There is a side where it doesn't track.
Ooh, enough forward momentum to make sure that you don't get hit by that. Oh, and the Heaven's Guard is A.
Yeah, now that he has all those stars, he's really willing to.
There it is. Bet it all on the reverse ledge and just goes for the finish.
And there you have it. Fanley Jr. with this, what's that? The 6-6A plus B or 6A plus B. Either way, killing him and knocking him out the ring to advance to the next round. Darksea, we would see you later. Not this tournament, but later in general. You know what I'm talking about? Later. Like another tournament, another match. Not today. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Moving on, losers finals. Yuzu Ganondorf playing as well versus Fanley Jr. playing Maxi. Which of these two would be facing Kiev in the grand finals? Would Ganondorf get his run back, or would Fanley Jr. get his shot?
Trying to go for the bubble, but Fanley just interrupting not once but twice.
Let's see if Fanley can take a match where he doesn't have meter. Oh, managed to get through the whiff punish. And the Oki is blocked.
And this is going to be it.
Yep.
Just Ganondorf wanting to make it quick.
Yep. He's got places to be.
Go.
Ganondorf eliminating Fanley Jr. and indeed getting that run back against Kiev. Kiev winning in the winners finals 3-0. Let's see if it will be a replay, a repeat performance, or if Ganondorf will be able to make the necessary adjustments to come out on top.
That did so much damage regardless of the ring out, but once again.
Yeah, it does over 100 damage actually.
Yeah, it's huge. And we've got the big...
Nice intro from Ganondorf. Recognizes that Kiev might go into the crouch dash from it. But he's stuck at the edge, and there's an ABA headed his way right quick.
Yeah.
2-2A is...
And again, there it is, the ring out, and Kiev is going to take it 3-0.
And just like that, Kiev once again 3-0 over Yuzu Ganondorf to take home locked in your character number 3. So to recap those top 4, first place we would have Kiev, second place Yuzu Ganondorf, in third Fanley Jr., and in fourth Darksea. Shout out to the commentators, Cookweave at Cookweave on Twitter, and Guilu at Guilu Fighting on Twitter. Have a link to the Discord. Check out the Smash GG if you want to see the entire bracket, and you can find the stream on twitch.tv/Cookweave. Now over to the PC side of the UK and the EU. Same day, just afterwards, they would actually raid this stream after this one was done. SoulCalibur España, SoulCalibur VI tournament number 5. This one would have 28 entrants, slightly bigger, but a lot of the names that you've come to know and love over in the UK and EU scene. Now in stream order, starting off, we're going to go with losers semifinals. We would have Dexys playing Siegfried versus Fun's Batty playing Taki. This one coming down to the final game. Which of these two would proceed on to the finals rounds, and which of these two would be sitting down for the night?
Ese rompe guardia.
Que Siegfried tiene mucho rompe guardia. El Desu hace buen uso de ello. Se ha agachado la agarre ahí.
Muy bien, yo pensaba que iba a volver a buscar otra vez ese lethal hit que tanto está encontrando después del sidestep. Ha ido por el agarre y tal. Uy, la defensa roja, y esto puede ser ronda directamente. Dexus no perdiendo.
Y con un perfect.
Con un perfect. GG's Buenísima. Para Dexus, GG's para Buddy.
GG's to Dexys, GG's to Batty. But Dexys would be the one advancing. Batty would be the one sitting and spectating with the rest of us folk. Now, over on the winner side, we would have Habaduba playing Geralt versus Cheesehead Head Cheese playing Tira. Which of these two would be the first to punch their tickets to the grand finals? Let's check it out.
Tirando las magias. Soy un tornado. Viento, viento, fuego, viento.
Se le va quedando menos barra para tantas magias. A ver si... se agachó de ahí.
Total, en ese combo no es Geralt, es el hombre del tiempo. Tirando tantos elementos a la vez.
Ese GI no le ha salido bien. Cabeza que eso hace un launcher. Agarra al aire.
Y vuelve a castigar con crítica. ¿Cómo le castiga? Por cierto, ¿entra en coda?
Sí. A ver, sí.
Ahí está. Entra en coda, pues en el momento perfecto, en la última ronda.
Se libra del agarre.
Y ahí mete ese agarre que tanto nos gusta. De que al daño le pisa. Y vuelve a meterlo otra vez.
Vergüenza cero.
No tiene vergüenza. Que alguien le detenga, por favor.
Buenísima.
Buenísima indeed. Cheesehead whipped the back-to-back command grabs in the final round of that game to send Habaduba to the losers bracket. Cheesehead advancing on to the grand finals. And in those losers finals, we would have Habaduba sticking with Geralt for now versus Dex's playing Siegfried. Let's see which of these two would be joining Cheesehead in the grand finals.
Hecho muy bien ahí, Habaduba.
¿Te quieres acercar con las Soul Charge? Pues tiro lanzallamas. Soy un Charizard, no puedes pararme.
Cacha. Habaduba despierta. Oh no, se come ese bajo.
Se come bajo.
Y luego te agarra. Y se agacha una vez
Ahora
más.
sí.
Se lo está cubriendo siempre ya.
Sí, se lo está cubriendo muy bien.
Ya Dexu debería dejar de usar eso en absoluto. Por completo.
Le estaba mirando a los ojos. Ese ataque yo ya me lo sé.
Step.
Aquí un poco fría está ahí el fuego. Bueno, se ha ido fuera porque no. ¡Oh, da igual!
Una vez más, la contra de Geralt no le sale bien.
No le sale bien, se lo está leyendo todas las veces Dexus, que lo celebra con esos Just Frame.
There you go. It would be Habaduba. Well, nope, that doesn't sound right. Sorry about that. Maybe that wasn't the final round, but Dexys would advance eventually 3-1 over Habaduba to claim the other grand final spot. Just realized I got the wrong clip there. That's kind of embarrassing. But moving on to the grand finals. Winner side, we would have Cheesehead playing Tira. Loser side, Dexys playing Siegfried. Now, Dexys would reset the bracket, winning 3-1 in the first set. Would it be the same story? Would he complete the comeback from the loser side and win the entire tournament, or would Cheesehead be able to make the necessary adjustments and come out victorious? Let us see.
No se quiere ir tan de gratis. No. Cabeza que eso quiere ganar. Se quedan mirando ahí.
Quiere empezar a ganar porque de momento no lo ha hecho.
Con todo el miedo a tocar, vaya.
Venga, Scythe Critical, que eso te está funcionando.
Sí.
El Hula Hop, pues al menos sí que entra.
¿Y ¿eso entra?
Eso, bueno, entra el daño. Está buscando el daño directamente, le da igual a Dexus.
Quiere terminar
el agarre y va a tirar otro. La patada baja terminando el torneo. Dexus se lleva 3-0 en la gran final después de resetear.
And Dexys completing the comeback with the sweep, 3-0 in the grand finals reset to claim SoulCalibur España's SoulCalibur VI tournament number 5. So to recap the top 4, first place Dexys, second place Cheesehead, and third place Habaduba, and in fourth, Fun's Batty. Shout out to the commentators in this one. We would have the Red Kings Yangin Pikapi on Twitter at Yangin_Pikapi, Kairis at Kyrie's Art FGC. We would have Arox 300 at Arox 300, G Laurent, and Jesus Quintero. We'd have a link to their Discord for news on this and tournament and other ongoings in the SoulCalibur España, as well as a link to the Smash GG so y'all can check out the entire bracket. If you want to watch the stream, go to twitch.tv/YangimPikapi. Now we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to start off top with the European Online Season 3 finale right after this.
This is Necromaster, and you're listening to FLCaliburPod Podcast.
And we're back. Sunday, May 31st. European Online Season 3 Finals. This taking place online on the PC in the UK and the EU. Now, this is the finals of the weekly tournament series that they would have going on. These 8 finalists, 7 of them will be the top 7 points earners throughout the points earning season. The 8th place was determined by last chance qualifier, that going to Head Cheese. Now this week they would amass a Matsurino of $187.30. This was added to the season pot, giving them a grand total of $659.93 split between all the finalists. Now in this one, all sets were first to 3. You know, usually we do first to 2 up until the finals rounds. But seeing as this is the finals of the entire season, all sets would be first to 3. And seeing as these players put so much effort in through this entire season, we're going to break down the entire tournament. It's some good caliber. I don't think you'll get bored. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it too. You know what I'm talking about? So, starting off, winners round 1, winners quarterfinals, we would have the first seed Rufus playing Taki versus the 8th seed Head Cheese playing Cervantes. Rufus, also known as the Online King. Let's see which of these two would be the first to advance and who would have to start off early on the loser side of the bracket. Now, quick note, this would go down to the final game, actually. So just because one's 1 and one's 8, don't think it was a pushover. This would go down to the final game. Let's see who will pull it out.
A bad call by Head Cheese. He's now only 1 round away from losing this to Rufus, the person he was 2 games up against only 5 minutes-ish ago.
Yeah, the good thing is maybe it's now the time for him to take risk and attack. So, but he has to use his meter. He's still not using it.
Seems like he's listening to you, Hayate. Meter usage in full swing right now.
Finally. And he has to win at least 1 mix-up and nice crouch.
Duck. Oh, here we go. This is going to be very dangerous. Okay, so...
Oh!
No, not going to work. I didn't think it would. 4-4K in neutral isn't really that big of a whiff punish window.
Oh, so much throw break.
Oh my god. Good step by Head Cheese. What's it going to be though? And there's the back throw. Rufus takes it 3 games to 2 over Head Cheese, putting Head Cheese into that loser side.
There you go. Rufus pulling it out, completing the reverse sweep with the no round brown in game 5 over Head Cheese. Head Cheese going down to the loser side of the bracket early. Rufus taking the win. Now to our next match, we would have our 4 seed Eclipse's Silas playing Raphael versus Yin playing Maxi.
Is something no Maxi does, and it's such a good move.
Yeah, what an excellent match right now we have. And
4-4-B, we're gonna go for the, there we go.
He has to think about his meter, it's very important, he needs to.
Oh, Yin trying to press buttons in prep, bad situation, Soul Charge, here we go. What's he gonna do?
Oh, Soul Charge versus Soul Charge! And he gets a combo!
6A, that was just such a good call by Yin. Oh, he could have gone for a Heaven's Guard there, and he could have almost closed out the round, but it doesn't matter.
I don't know what he tried here.
I could.
Silas taking it over Yin 3-1. Yin C on the loser side. Next up, our 2 seed Habaduba also playing Raphael versus another Eclipse teammate Andy Rue playing Zasalamel. Let's check the finale of this round 1 match.
It's also interesting that Raphael is one of the worst character with horizontal, but he's doing so well in that game.
Oh, 6k lethal hit. And Andy has 2 bars. This is looking very promising for him. And even just guessing wrong on a prep transition like 6BBB. Okay, Andy got the advantage here. Soul Charge activation. Get the hell away from me, he says. 60 clipping him even though he stepped. Andy sitting at that red guard though. Haba is so close to taking Andy out of the winner's bracket. This might actually be it.
Yes.
Yeah, we go.
Very close match, but yeah, maybe.
Habaduba with the prep shenanigans, catching Andy Rue and advancing Andy Rue. See you down on the other side. Now, to round out our first round, our 3 seed Dexys playing Siegfried versus 6 seed Domito playing Yoshimitsu. Let's check it out.
Unsure why Dexys didn't even try and go for bubble. That would have beaten pretty much every option aside from a low.
Yep.
Good patience by Dom though.
Oh, nice.
Great patience. It's very similar to what we saw with Yin in one of the previous EOS games.
Oh, Domito seems completely crazy right now, getting this throw. Oh, why did the Soul Charge?
Legacy Soul Charge. Crazy damage and guts. And there's Dom trying to roll out of a vertical, but it does tech step him ever so slightly, so he gets caught rolling.
And with that, we would conclude the first round with all the favorites advancing. How long would that stick along for this tournament? Guess we'll just have to wait and see. But continuing down on the winner's side, winner semifinals, we would have 1st seeded Rufus and his Taki versus 4th seeded Silas of Eclipse, Team Eclipse Gaming, playing Raphael. This one going down to the final game, final round. Would this be our first upset of the night? Let's check it out.
And he steps, hits him with the A6, 2 rounds apiece, final battle, final round, final game of this particular set. Both have a bar.
It seems that Silas is trying a little too much 3B. Like, gets tapped a lot.
Just a bit, yeah, but I mean, it now seems to be working. Good call by Rufus, doesn't want to put unnecessary pressure on his guard or on his life bar.
Oh, nice.
There's the new low.
Man,
Rufus has a life lead, and he has a bar, and there's a 60 lethal hit, and Rufus is going to take this with... Oh, he drops it! He doesn't get the right combo! Soul Charge activation, that was such a bad drop for Rufus. Hayate, I don't know why did he drop that? Oh my gosh. And he stepped...
Everybody left a bit dumbfounded after that drop because it sure looked like it was a wrap a little bit earlier, but Rufus does still pull it out over Silas to advance and stay on the winner's side. Silas now taking his turn on the loser side. Favorites holding true so far. Let's see about this next match. 2nd seeded Habaduba and his Raphael versus Dexys playing Siegfried.
So yeah, what I was saying is that Dex is saying is that Dark Legacy plus Soul Charge made him feel like he was powering up in a Dragon Ball Z anime or in a Dragon Ball Z episode, because it's such a strong situation to be in.
Yeah. Okay, Soul Charge.
Soul Charge for Habaduba. What are the options going to be? Are we going to see him go for the frames? Are we going to see him go for the whiff punishes?
Oh, he's doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, very, very well. But he's getting interrupted by Dexus with his own Soul Charge.
Yeah, Habaduba doing one mix up away by
I mean, this is what I was talking about. You can see Siegfried step ducking so that he's able to hit you with the neutral 50-50.
And there you have it, our first upset of the tournament. Third-seeded Dexus over second-seeded Habaduba. Dexus going on to the winners finals. Habaduba would have a bit more work to do if he hoped to pull it out in this tournament. Now down to the losers bracket, losers round 1. We will start off with 5th-seeded Yin versus 8th-seeded Head Cheese. Yin, of course, playing Maxi. Head Cheese playing Cervantes. Let's see which of these two would have an early exit and which of these two would proceed further into the tournament.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he gets punished for it anyway, so there you go.
Yeah, now Yin has to use his meter because he has no tools. He has no tools besides the Soul Charge.
I mean, he has to win this. Like, he's 2-1 up. He has to actually take this to keep himself in good standing.
Now he has to be correct in the next mix-up and gets one.
Oh, guys, hella damage for a B extension with Soul Charge. Obviously, Hedges are going to be looking for a guard crush here. Oh, he goes for 3B, interrupted by a Yin Soul Charge, though. This is so bad. This is so bad for Yin. 6 plus B at close range, and there's a new Season 2 Soul Charge move. Good duck. There we go. 6A plus B. Yin takes it 3 games to Head Cheese's 1.
Yeah.
But there you go. Yin taking it over Head Cheese. Head Cheese with the early exit. Yin keeping his tournament keeping his tournament life alive for now. Now for our other round 1 losers match. Losers round 1 of the season finals. 6th-seeded Domito playing Yoshimitsu versus 7th-seeded Team Eclipse member Andy Rue playing Zatsalamel. This one coming down to the final game, final round. Let's check it out.
And last is gonna be the last round, but Andy Rue has 2 meter. Trying to reposition himself. Oh, nice counter from Andy Rue. Andy Rue getting 1 curse. And he getting the CE. This might be the game changer here. Because he has another bar.
We haven't actually seen him use CE the entire time he's been fighting Dom.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's a very, very bad position from Domito. I don't know what he can do here. And he gets a throw. And it's over. Very, very hard match.
Andy Rue eliminating Domito from the tournament, getting at least 1 more match and a chance to earn even more of that season's prize pot. Now, losers quarterfinals, we would have 2nd-seeded Habaduba versus 5th-seeded Yin. Habaduba starting off with Raphael, Yin sticking with Maxi. Habaduba would switch to Geralt in round 2. Would that be enough to take the victory and stay alive in this tournament? Let's check it out.
Very, very good call, but no follow-up because it was just too far out of range.
Wow, and match point for Yin with 2 meters, so it seems... Oh, nice, 6-6B. Oh, this might...
Out you go, Habba! This is going to be the RE cancel into the ring out with a 7-star flavor. And Yin takes it 3 games to nothing, knocking Habba out of the tournament.
Now in our other losers quarterfinals match, Eclipse's Silas Also playing Raphael versus Eclipse's Andy Rue. Playing Zasalamel. Yes, we would have the Eclipse team showdown here. Raph versus Zas. Silas versus Andy Rue. Let's see which one will continue on to represent Eclipse Gaming in this tournament.
Try to get that round.
One more round and Silas knocks Andy Rue out of this competition.
Oh!
Oh, beautiful call by Silas.
This is looking very bad for Andy Rue.
Incredibly bad. Sitting at red guard. Oh, all that damage. Half health.
His bar is gonna end. He intentionally gets hit by the last hit because he don't want the guard crash. Oh, he gets... Okay, no ring out. Oh,
No,
nice!
Okay, beautiful call on the
gonna
6
kill?
PP
No.
and max. No.
Wow!
Oh my... Wait, what?
No! No!
Oh, you can soul charge out of it. And he 6Bs him, pokes him immediately right in the face.
Silas with the clutch soul charge and 6B to stay alive, fending off Andy Rue, eliminating him and proceeding on to the losers semifinals. Now back up to the winner's side. We would have the first seeded Rufus playing Taki versus third seeded Dexus and his Siegfried. Let's see which of these two would be the first to punch their ticket into grand finals. Who would have to win one more match?
Okay, Dex is in a really good position here. The patience by Rufus, though.
Yeah, Rufus is really, really good. Oh, he missed the punish? It was not a little it?
And again, the patience from Rufus. Absolutely godlike reads on this character, or this player. And he is sitting at 2 bars now, so I'm wondering if he's going to just try and pop a bar or something. Oh my god, the step!
He just lost a bar.
There we go, yeah. Lost one into gaining one. Or using one.
Oh, the punish! Okay, he goes for the little
Oh, this is not very good. Oh, okay. Okay, Dex.
There you have it. Rufus clutching it out over Dexus, sending Dexus to the loser side of the bracket for the first time. Rufus, online king, going ahead and stamping his place in the grand finals. Now, down to the loser side. Loser semifinals, we would have 4th seeded Eclipse's Silas playing Raphael versus 5th seeded Yin playing Maxi. Of course, this being a run back from the very beginning of the tournament, where Silas won 3-1, sending Yin on this road up the loser side of the bracket. Would it be a repeat? Would Silas win in advance, or would Yin get his revenge? Let's check it out.
There he goes. One more round.
I don't know how much angry is Silas right now, but I think he is one of the moments where he's his angriest person. I mean,
+2 on block. Good duck by Yin. Guessing that he'd go for prep B and not prep A. That was such a gamble though. He could have lost everything there. This could be...
Oh, he missed the combo! This might be the opportunity for Silas to come back.
Yeah, he's hitting the soul charge.
Oh, the 6A plus B.
Oh, and the 6A plus B knocks him right out of the tournament.
As you can hear, sounds like Danurai was a little bit behind at this point in the stream. He would catch up later, but as you heard them say, 3rd time's a charm. I guess 6A plus B knocking him out of the ring and out of the tournament. Now on to the losers finals. 3rd seeded Dexus versus 5th seeded Yin. Dexus, of course, trying to get his run back versus Rufus. Yin trying to make his way, trying to complete the loser side run all the way from losers round 1, trying to get up to grand finals. Let's see which of these two would be victorious.
And then he tried to CE or something, and he got punished for it. Oh.
Yeah, Ian is just falling apart right now.
And then with the teabag. Doesn't go for. Okay, Yin. I'm honestly not sure what decisions Yin is trying to make in his head here, because I don't know if he thinks Dexus has got his number, but it doesn't look like he has. He's still falling for the same things. He's still like mashing buttons when he thinks he's safe to do so, but
yeah.
And there's a lethal hit. Yep. Oh, did and then he tried to.
And there you have it, Dexus knocking out Yin, getting the run back in the grand finals. Looks like Yin was not in any. He did not hesitate to get his way on out of there. What's good, Vig? Appreciate you stopping by. Yin was not in any rush or he was in a rush. He was not trying to stick around there after that loss. Meanwhile, Dexus sticking around, getting his run back in the grand finals versus Rufus on the winner's side. The number 1 seed through and through, hasn't dropped the game yet, or hasn't dropped the match yet. Dexus, the 3rd seeded, coming up on the loser side. Rufus playing Taki, Dexus playing Siegfried. This, of course, being a run back from the winners finals, where Rufus won 3-1. Let's see if it will be the same story, or if Dexus will be able to claim his revenge in these grand finals.
Rufus is 1 round away from taking this finals. Everybody, let's get hype. 1 round away.
Yeah, and
okay, great punish.
What Dexus can do here.
I'm not sure there's anything he can do aside from just adapt as best he can, because Rufus is just sidestepping and A6ing. Okay, this is going to be a big combo for Dexus. There's the reset. Yep. Good punish. I10 AA.
This is the time. This is the time for Dexus to come back here.
But it's also as easily going to be a time for Rufus to win, because he hits him with a sidestep into the CE. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it.
What
Rufus
a classic finish.
Takes the finals of EOS Season 3. 3-0 over Dexus, one of the strongest Siegfried players in Europe. Rufus is...
You heard the man. Rufus taking it over Dexus, solidifying his claim as the online king, winning the European Online Season 3 finals. So to recap those final standings, in first place we would have Rufus earning $263.97 of that pot. Second place, Dexus winning $131.98. Third place, Yen earning $79.19. And fourth, Eclipse's Silas earning $52.79. Tied for fifth, we would have Habaduba and Eclipse's Andy Rue, each earning $39.60. And tied for seventh, Head Cheese and Demito, each earning $26.40. Big shout out to the commentators for this event: Danurai on Twitter at Danurai Twitch, and Hayate on Twitter at Hayate_Ian. Have a link to their Discord as well. If you want to check the entire bracket, go to challenge.com/EOS37. You want to catch the entire stream, go to twitch.tv/SoulCaliburEU, and you can find them on YouTube at SoulCaliburEU. Now, a few more events to round out the week. Tuesday, June 2nd, we would have Fighting Tuesday Online number 4. It's taking place online on the PS4 in Japan. Was not able, or actually, nope, I did get something here. We'll have a little bit of gameplay for you. This is a weekly tournament with rotating games, so this was SoulCalibur's turn. We'll have 14 entrants, so we'll go straight to the grand finals. Winner side, Utoto playing Valdo versus OCB Tamonegi on the loser side playing Cassandra. This one coming down to the final round. Which of these two would take it? Let's check it out.
体力リード奪われても虎視眈々とあらゆる勝ち筋を狙っていったゆと選手も優勝リーチです。このラウンドで何かが起きざるを得ない、そんなところまで来てしまったけれども、そういったで先にゲージ入っていくタモネギカスンドラ、ゲージ量ではタモネギ選手の方が有利です。ダッチェス、もう一度ゲラン、ソウルチャージ中をほぼしのいだか。ただそこで一発大きいの入れていく。タッチ守備から頑張って B1 つゲラン、後がない。ケニオスバーンを横にかわして最後は何とも言えない微妙な距離感を維持したままゆっとと。
And with that sidestep and the whiff punish, Utoto taking it over Tamonegi 3-2 in the final round of the grand finals. So to recap those top three: in first place Utoto, second place OCB Tamonegi, and in third Naomi Hara. Shout out to the commentators Fuhi on Twitter at Fuhi78 on Twitter, and Pistorumaru on Twitter at Pistorumaru. Have a link to their Discord. Check the entire bracket. Go to Smash GG, and you can find the stream on twitch.tv/MyGeneObama. Next up, Tuesday, June the 2nd, we would have the FGCFC SoulCalibur VI online taking place on the PS4 with competitors around North America, we'll say it. This one had 8 entrants competing over a match arena of $107.01. Let's go to the grand finals, where we would have on the winner's side Jack Salian and his Aswell versus Rendering Star and his Amy on the loser's side. This one will come down to the final game. Let's see which of these would take it.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh
How
my
did
gosh,
that
oh my
not
gosh,
get
oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Here we go.
Oh. Rendering, I feel like really should. That's not good.
Rendering, just play patient.
I really want him to push for the purple.
Oh!
But he's not.
I'm just holding my breath now. Like, I'm so intense
Oh
right now.
no!
No.
Over the X low.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Watch. Oh no! Not like this.
And there you have it. Jack Salian taking it over Rendering Star 3-2 in the grand finals to claim the title at FGCFC SoulCalibur VI. So, of course, to round off those top three would have first place Jack Salian, second place Rendering Star, and in third place Luminaries Lean X Triforcer. Shout out to the commentators Kazui. You can find him on Twitter at Kazui Kurosaki2, and Doza X. You can find him at FGC Fight Club. We'll have a link to their Discord, their bracket. You can actually find their bracket on Matcherino. They're using Matcherino's bracket beta. And you can find the entire stream on twitch.tv/FGC Fight Club. And to round out the tournaments for this week, Thursday, June the 4th, we would have the return of Ukemi Trap Online. It's taking place online on the PS4, open to North America. This one would have 10 entrants, so we're going to get straight to the grand finals. And good thing, because I don't want y'all, I started off the tournament getting whooped. So, or at least getting edged out by a Truth to 9. Shout out to Truth to 9. But we ain't going to talk about that too much. Over on the grand final side, winners side, Epic SC playing Song Mina, and on the loser side, Impulse playing Zasalamel. Impulse would win the first set 3-1 to reset the bracket. Would he be able to complete the comeback? Let's check it out.
Epic just needs to keep up this offense. I mean, Impulse.
Gets the lethal hit, reversal edge B. Doesn't get too much off of it, but still great damage.
Big just waiting his time. There's really no reason for him to go all out.
Oh my god. Do it again. Great
Alright,
start
grab.
Oh my god, how did he have... No, this is it!
That's game! Oh my gosh!
Game! Oh my god, he said my abyss! Oh my god, this is epic. Oh my god, did Epic rage quit?
As you see, it gets stuck there at the end. Once again, after dropping that after dropping that final grand finals reset, Epic wasn't trying to stick around for too much longer than he needed to, and I guess that froze the game for the commentators. But Impulse taking it 3-0 in the grand finals reset to claim the newly restarted Ukemi Trap online. So to break down those top 3, first place Impulse, second place Epic SC, and in third place Geralt's Bathwater. Shout out to the commentators, Geralt's Bathwater being one of them, on Twitter at Geralt's Bathwater, and of course the man you saw on stream there, Tamparoth at Tamparoth on Twitter. Have a link to the Florida Caliber Discord where all of this goes down. To find the entire bracket, check out Smash GG, and you can find the entire stream, including me getting beat by Truth the 9, on twitch.tv/Tamparoth. Now I'll take a quick second to shout out our Patreon patrons for this week. Doug Lennington, Cassandra Hessler, My Gomez, and the other patrons doing their thing anonymously. Of course, as always, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for helping me out and, keeping me motivated, keeping this podcast, keeping this live stream, keeping this project on the tracks. If you too are willing and able to help to support the SoulCalibur community and the Florida Caliber podcast, go to patreon.com/FLCaliburPod. There's no tiers, minimum of $1 a month. Whatever you're able to do, is greatly appreciated. And for now, all of that is going towards donating to the other tournaments and their match arenas, giving the SoulCalibur players something to fight over, something to fight for during the Corona apocalypse. Until, we get on the other side of this and we're able to, get back to our regular offline tournaments and things like that. What do you get for that? I mean, of course, you get these lovely shout outs in the middle of the podcast each week. On top of that, we have a few behind the scenes episodes, working on getting some more out to y'all soon. And then also, you're the first to know when a new episode drops, because the first place that I post any of my podcasts to is Patreon. So for your shout outs, for the early notifications, and just to support SoulCalibur and the podcast, patreon.com/FLCaliburPod. Now, on to the new events coming up. We're going to start off with the events that have already happened but weren't covered in this podcast just due to, we didn't get to them. They already taken place. Friday, June the 5th, we had the Bud Light Beer League SoulCalibur East number 2. This taking place online on the PC in the East US. Of course, they're competing over a prize pot of $1,000 split between the top 3 and competing for a spot in the regional round robin finals for an even bigger prize pool. You can find the entire bracket and more information on Smash GG. You can find this and the rest of the streams on twitch.tv/BudLight. Also on Friday, June the 5th, we had 404 Fridays online taking place on the PS4 in North America. We have a link to their Discord, the Smash GG, for more information and the complete bracket. And you can find the stream on twitch.tv/Mikosu. Said it right that time, Mikosu. I got you. And on Saturday, June the 6th, we would have Locked in Your Character number 4. It's taking place online on the PS4 in the UK and the EU. This being a weekly tournament, we have a link to their Matcherino, the Discord. You can find the entire bracket on Smash GG. You can find the stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/cookweave. Now, as I am morally obligated to do, we're going to start off with the events in Florida, in the Sunshine State. And to start things off, June the 13th, this coming Saturday, we would have the next Juicy Goes Online SoulCalibur VI taking place online on the PS4 in the state of Florida. Registration ends at 3:45 p.m. Eastern, bracket starting at 4. Would have an entry/tourney fee of $5. $3 going to the pot, $2 going to the TOs. Have a link to the Discord for that. For more information and to register, check out Smash GG. You can find this Twitch and you can find them on YouTube. Juicy Game Night. Next up, postponed for now, but coming back in the future once all of the concerns with COVID-19 are over. Once we get over that hill, the Juicy Monthly taking place at the Hilton Garden Inn at SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida. This is a monthly registration. If you registered in April, May, or June to this point, those registrations are being carried over until the next tournament, so no need to worry there. You can check them out on Smash GG. And once again, Twitch, it will be streamed on twitch.tv/Juicy Game Night. And then later in the year, November 7th and 8th, Saturday and Sunday, we got the Gamers on the Edge for the Kids 2020 Charity Pro-Am sponsored by More TV. It's an annual event rocking a 24-hour venue. Yes, you could get your game on all day and all night. Venue fee is going to be $25 through October 18th. It's going to go up to $35 from October 19th through the 31st with on-site registration to be determined. An attorney fee of $10. It's also going to be a spectator fee of $10, which will get you access to the venue and all the games and all the casual setups all weekend long. And all proceeds from these venue fees and from the spectator fees will be going to benefit the All Children's Hospital. For more information, check them out on Smash GG. And you can find a Twitch. Find the stream on twitch.tv/GamersOnTheEdge. Shout out to Gerald's Bathwater checking us out right now. What's happening? What it is, what it do. Now, over to the UK and the EU. Saturday, June the 20th. Locked in Your Character number 5. Taking up place online on the PS4 in the UK and the EU. Yes, they're taking a little bit of a break. I believe Cookweed had some personal matters to attend to. Plus, you just need a little break every now and then. So not next week, but the week after, we'll have a link to their tournament in the Google Docs, as well as the Matcherino, Discord, and of course, it'll be streamed on twitch.tv/cookweave. Now over to the US and North America. We got quite a bit of events now coming up in this next couple of weeks. Starting off with Wednesday, June the 10th, the return of WNF 2020 Online Edition Episode 12. It's taking place online on the PC in the West US. This is a weekly tournament. Registration closes at 6:30 Pacific. Bracket starting at 7. Have a link to their Matcherino. You use the code WNFO, the letter O, 12 SCVI to donate a free 50 cents to that pot. Have a link to their Discord. You can go to Smash GG to register and for more information. And it'll be streamed on twitch.tv/BigPapaChunk. Next up, Thursday, June 11th, we would have the Boominati Battles Week 11 taking place online on the PC in the East US. This is a weekly registration closing at 6 p.m. Eastern. The bracket starting at 7. They will have a Matcherino. We'll get that link to you as soon as we can. But the code to donate the free 50 cents to that Matcherino will be BB11. For more information, you can check them out on Smash GG and catch the stream on twitch.tv/Cambosa. Friday, June the 12th, we would have the next Bud Light Beer League SoulCalibur West number 3. It's taking place online on the PC in the West US. Of course, we went over it earlier in this podcast. Shout out to Gerald's Bathwater for the follow. Appreciate that. Registration will begin on June 12th, midnight. So 1 minute after midnight over on the West Coast, that's when registration opens up. Registration will close at 6 p.m. Pacific, bracket starting at 7. Important to note and to remember, all custom outfits and recolors are banned in the Bud Light Beer League. So don't come in there with your pretty recolors and your fancy custom colors and outfits and characters and stuff, because that's a no-no in this one. Don't want you getting DQ'd for that reason. They will be splitting the prize pot of $1,000 between the top 3, 500 going to first place, 300 going to second, and 200 going for third. And of course, we'll be continuing to earn points toward qualifying for the regional round of robin, where there's an even bigger prize pot up for grabs. For all the information, go to Smash GG, and you can find the stream on twitch.tv/BudLight. Monday, June 15th, we got the Road to First Attack Online Edition. It's taking place online on the PS4 and Puerto Rico, eligible for Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Panama, and the South US. Talking about Florida to Virginia. Registration for this one ends on June 10th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a $5 venue fee and a $5 entry fee for the tournament. Have a link to their Discord. For all the details, go to Smash GG, and you can find the stream on twitch.tv/FirstAttackPR. And to wrap up our last regular tournament of the coming weeks, Saturday, June the 20th, 2020, we would have Colorado's SoulCalibur VI online monthly. It's taking place online on both the PS4 and the PC. PS4 restricted to Colorado and the surrounding areas. The PC open to all with, reasonable connection, of course. This is a monthly. We'll have links for both, separate matcherinos for both the PS4 and the PC. Registration for the PS4 ends at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Bracket starts at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. And for the PC, same day, June the 20th, registration ends 3 p.m. Mountain Time, and the bracket starting at 4. For more information, you can check out Smash GG and to register, of course, and it will be streamed on twitch.tv/EvilBoohole. Now, although the SoulCalibur World Tour is no longer a thing for right now, we still gonna go ahead and give a brief recap of the events, or a brief preview of the events that would have been part of the SoulCalibur World Tour, because they earned that spot, so we want to go ahead and pay them our respects. Starting off with Battle Arena Melbourne, BAM 12, set to take place at the Melbourne Conference and Exhibition Centre in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. This has been postponed to the second half of 2020, which we're getting near the beginning of the second half of 2020, but we haven't gotten any news yet. Now, a little bit of an update on this one. So, while I haven't seen any official announcement or updates anywhere, I was trying to look for them. But per their Facebook, this had a date of May 21st to May 23rd, 2021. So maybe 2020 has been scrapped and just hasn't officially been announced yet. That could be a leak. Maybe I'm doing a little bit of journalism, a little bit of investigative work. But I can't tell you for sure because I haven't found the initial word. But they were adamant that it would be the second half of 2020. But Facebook is seeming to say otherwise. So we'll keep our eyes out on that. On top of that, is this Smash GG looks like it's not taking any new registrations at the moment. So, yeah, I think this might be scrapped. But to know for sure, you can check out for yourself at SmashGG on SmashGG/BAM12. You can check out their website, couchwarriors.org, and follow them on Twitter at couchwarriors. Now, this next one has been confirmed to be canceled. This one was supposed to take place Friday through Sunday, August 21st through the 23rd. This Versus Fighting 10 in Birmingham, England. Now, we were waiting for more details as far as like the venue and waiting for the, game schedule and all of that good stuff. But per Electronic Dojo on Twitter, this has in fact been canceled for 2020, and they are currently processing refunds. So, for more information and who to get in touch with, you can go to SmashGG, or you could go to their Twitter at Electronic Dojo. Now, not yet canceled, set to take place September 5th and the 6th, Saturday and Sunday. This is Rev Major, taking place last year at the Tent at Soler Resort and Casino in Metro Manila in the Philippines. Now, those dates were confirmed by Facebook and Twitter earlier in the year in conjunction with the release or the official announcement of the Tekken World Tour. But we know that the Tekken World Tour and the SoulCalibur World Tour and the DBFZ World Tour are no longer a thing. But haven't heard from Rev Major yet. That said, they never opened up a SmashGG, so there weren't much details to go by in the first place. But to check for yourself and to get an idea of what last year's was like, to get an idea of what this one will look like, or the next one whenever it is, you can check out their website, revmajor.playbookph.com. You can follow them on Twitter at revmajorph and on Facebook, facebook.com/revmajorph. Now, normally taking place in October, we have Ultimate Fighting Arena. Last year, taking place at Le Duc de Paris in Paris, France. We don't have almost any information for this one, besides last year taking place in October. But to get an idea of what their events are like and what you're looking forward to, you can go to ufa.gg on the web, and you can follow them on Twitter at ufa_gaming. And next up, Friday through Sunday, December 11th through the 13th, we have our hometown major, Community Effort Orlando CEO 2020, taking place at the Wyndham Orlando Resort in Orlando, Florida. Now, this one have a 5,000 attendee cap due to it being on a smaller venue than previous years. Last year it had over 11,000 attendees over all 3 days. But this one, being back in Orlando, is going to be a bit of a smaller venue, so 5,000 attendee cap. Now, according to their SmashGG, got this update. Venue fee is going to be $75 until further notice, with no on-site registration. Tourney fee of $10 to register per game. For all the information, you can check out SmashGG/CEO 2020. You could go to their website, ceogaming.org, and follow them on Twitter at ceogaming. And even though the SoulCalibur World Tour is not a thing this year, for all the information on upcoming news and to see when they come back in 2021 and this and that, you can find them on their website, scworldtour.com. That said, I'd like to thank y'all for coming out to for watching this episode of the Runbacks. I just realized I never changed my description down there. This is not number 2. This is number 3. And it's not May 31st. This is June the 7th. Your boy's falling apart. Whatever. We made it, though. Thank y'all for checking out this episode. Once again, thanks to Zerk for allowing us to use this song, FGC, from his Game Life EP. To hear the entire song and to check out the rest of the EP, go to soundcloud.com/thezerk. That's TheeZerk. If you're enjoying this episode, if you're watching live, like my dog Geralt's Bathwater did earlier, go ahead and drop me a follow and hit the notification so you can get notified every time we go live. If you're watching the YouTube, go ahead and subscribe so you know whenever we drop a new video. And if you listen to the traditional audio-only podcast, go ahead and subscribe in your favorite podcast app so you can get those automatically whenever we drop. If you really like and want to support the podcast, go ahead and, subscribe to become a patron. There's no fee. There's no tiers. Minimum of $1 a month. Just goes to, honestly, it's just all going to the other tournaments, matcherinos at this point. As far as the podcast itself, we got that. We're taking care of that ourselves. Anything that you donate, anything that you put through and pledge to on Patreon will be going towards the matcherinos of the online tournaments that we cover. A little direct shot into the SoulCalibur community to give everybody something to fight for until we can get back to these offline events. What do you get for that? Of course, you get the shout outs in the middle of the episode. We got some behind the scenes episodes, and the first place that I post about any new podcast that I drop is on Patreon to show thank y'all for supporting me and helping us support the SoulCalibur community. And of course, you see us on the social medias, Twitter, Instagram, IG. Go ahead and retweet, share, all of that good stuff. For all things Florida Caliber Podcast, you go to FLCaliburPod.com. You can follow the podcast on Twitter, IG, Facebook, Twitch at FLCaliburPod. You can find the Florida Caliber community on Twitter and Facebook at FLCaliber. You can follow me on Twitter, IG, and Twitch at RayDreConus. That's RayDreConus. That said, thank you for listening or watching this episode of the Florida Caliber Podcast. This is RayDreConus. Holla at your boy.
You see, we savage, like, man, you don't understand. If you hating on this track, you can get that ass banned.